Speaker Pelosi, it's Willie Geist. Good to have you on this morning. As you talk about your negotiation with Secretary Mnuchin, I understand you all will be speaking again today to try to get a deal. There was some indication from Mark Meadows and others that you might have a deal even by the end of the week. Does that still sound right to you? And what do you say to all those people who I know you hear from in your own district who are really suffering and aren't interested in the political fight but want to save their small business or their family and they need some money in their pocket as soon as possible?
I say help is on the way. It will be better. It will be bolder. It will be safer, and it will be retroactive. But the fact is that while we can't correct everything in one bill, we shouldn't be making matters worse. And that's what the Republicans have been doing, making matters worse. So in our legislation, we're coming closer to what we must do: crush the virus, honor our heroes, our state and local governments, healthcare workers, transportation, sanitation, teachers, police and fire, first responders who make our system work. And they risk their lives to save lives, and now they may lose their jobs. And you heard the president's irresponsible, really stupid tweet that he did again. Well, need I characterize his tweets? That seems to be standard fare. But the fact is that we have to do that if we're going to have the healthcare people in work, the teachers in place, and the rest to get the job done. And then, of course, to put money in the pockets of the American people. My view is the president has only wanted to be able to send out that check. But one check is not the solution to this. We have to have ongoing, and that's one of the debates we're having right now, is earned income tax credit, child tax credit, things to lift people out of poverty. 6 to 8, depending on the numbers you follow, million people have fallen into poverty, back into poverty, as the CARES Act benefits wear off. We have to restore that. One check doesn't do it. We'd rather, it's like I'm sending you a fish instead of I'm setting you up to fish.
Do you think there'll be a deal before Election Day, Speaker Pelosi?
That would be my hope. We could do it in the House. You hear what the leader in the Senate is saying, but that's really up to the president. We're negotiating with him. We've made progress, and I have to say we've made progress in this regard, but we're still not there. But we can be. We can be, and we know, our members know how people are suffering. That's who we represent. That's what our fight is about. You should see the fight we had to get food. To get food, it was a fight. So understand, we don't share values. So it's a harder discussion than usual. But I'm still optimistic because I think both sides want to come to agreement. Otherwise, why would we even be talking to each other? I mean, this is not, shall we say, an enjoyable conversation, but in any event, it's necessary to have.
Right.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, thank you so much, and thank you for being on the show this morning. Up next, we're now just minutes away from the Senate Judiciary Committee vote to advance the Supreme Court nomination of Amy Coney Barrett. All 10 Democrats on the committee are boycotting the vote. Instead, they've filled their seats with posters of people who rely on Obamacare. We'll keep an eye on that. Morning Joe is coming right back.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.